Hello, my friends. Welcome to Challenge Accepted. So, for today, I am going to work on this challenge right here for the love of pretty paper. So, right now they have a prompt a day for the month of May. So, since I haven't done any of them, I was going to see what I could do to add bits and pieces of a few different ones. I don't know if that's a great way to go about this or not. Yeah, we're going to just see how it goes. I'm kind of excited about it. It says no flowers, but my photo has flowers, so that kind of doesn't work. So, I don't know. We're going to see how it goes. I'm excited. Oh, this one says flowers. Voila. I have something I can work on. So I'm going to do that, and I'm also going to combine it with this sketch right here. This right now is on Inspired by Memories. I really liked this sketch and I wanted to get it in this month, as well as using the color challenge using the color purple. So I have a lot going on, but we're working on For the Love of Pretty Paper. I just wanted to use a sketch and kind of have a direction with color, and I'm going to use purple because I did get a bunch of different flowers for Mother's Day. That's what all these pictures are. And there was purple in a couple of the different groupings of flowers, so I thought I would just run with it. So the next part, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward it because I have a feeling this is going to take me a hot minute to work on. The paper I'm going to use really quickly is the front and back of this pink Paisley Paige Evans Horizon number 14, because I really love this orchidy purple tone that's right here. So, and I only had a few other pieces that work in this kit. I'm using a hip kit that work in this kit. So I might be running amok in my room trying to find little purple bits as I go. All right, wish me luck. So I'm using this absolutely gorgeous, stunning, amazing paper, and I'm going to use that orchid paper as my background because I really wanted the strong purpley idea. Now I want to go ahead and create a banner piece. So what I decide to do is use just a section of these little square bits. I can't remember which paper this is. Anyway, it's beautiful. So I just use 2 rows, columns, however you want to call it, and I go ahead and create a banner. And the reason why I chose the rows that I did is because it had 2 different tones of purple in that row. I guess the stripe even has another one. So I'm trying to be as purple as possible. It's just not always easy. In retrospect, I should have been smart and gone ahead and used a Chamel collection because there's so much purple there. I don't know what's wrong with me. But I was trying to use what I had local on my desk. That was my plan. Oh, sorry. I was having to go ahead and plug in my laptop. It was dying on me. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out all 4 of the photos individually. You'll see that here. And I'm going to go ahead and mount each photo either on a 3x4 card, a scrap of pattern paper, whatever it is. That's what I go ahead and use. I actually use a couple scraps from a Chamel pattern paper because my daughter pointed out that she could see purple through the bag. So I grab just a couple things from that collection, or a couple little scraps, and go ahead and mount them. You saw me put that Best Mom Ever 3x4 card down in the corner, and I end up just letting that be my title because it was a Mother's Day layout. So here you see I'm going to cut out this absolutely gorgeous wreath. I guess it's from a journaling card, but I'm going to end up using it as a journal spot. So I went ahead and looked for some twine to go ahead and complete the look of the banner that I want to do in the upper portion. And I found these great tassels in my hip kit, but I also found a deep purple and white twine, which I was like, I have no idea where it came from. I think it came on something I ordered, but that's why we keep all these bits, because you never know when you're going to use them, and that's why we have too many bits. It works both ways. Anywho, I have to untangle it for a hot minute, but then I'm going to go ahead and thread it through those great tassels at the top, as well as I thread it through the tassels, and then I kind of put it behind the photos, which gives it, you know, the banner look. So I did curl my little edges around a little bit, and then I'm letting my twine run off the page. For some reason with the banner, I really like a little twirly-do on the end of them. So on the bottom portion here, as you saw in the sketch, it kind of had a strong bottom portion offset from the banner area. So I went ahead and recreated that, although mine's even stronger than theirs was. So I'm going to go ahead on a couple of these die cuts and Frankenstein in a little fun foam, just for a little added dimension up by the top of my twine and up by those pretty little fringed, I don't know, what are those things? They're very cool little fringed pieces. And the metallic part, I don't know if you can really tell, it's really holographic. So you saw that my ATG gun was giving me fits. Every once in a while, it just wants to act up, and I try to put off using it and fixing it, which takes, 20 seconds. But it was giving me a little fits, and it ended up just being easier to put in a new tape. And I did go ahead on some video. It's awful for people to have to watch, but I just used up the remaining tape, not in the tape gun because I'm not willing to waste it, but I did end up just putting it on and peeling it off, and it all worked out just fine. Sorry about my flappy hands. My flappy hands are not speaking to anyone else. It's kind of weird. It's like when I'm thinking, that's kind of part of my thought process. What you see here is I'm making 10 different little strips from this little piece of Chamel paper because part of the Inspired by Memories challenge was to do a, what is it called? I'm going to do paper weaving. And I just do it super simple. So you saw there, I went ahead on the bottom and put a row of adhesive on the bottom. I'll do the same on the side, and then I will weave them back and forth in order to do a little paper weaving kind of situation there. But, super simplified. So I did go ahead and put it together, and what I decided to do, because I did not have a plan for it, is I decided to cut it into a heart shape so that I could tuck it into the cluster that I have on the bottom left there. So you see me sketching out a not that great little freehand heart, and I am able to tuck it in, and it fulfills the requirement and it looks awfully cute too, and it gives me yet another element to include on my page. So I've come pretty close in this hip kit to exhausting the purpliness, and I did have a couple of packages of embellishments that I found along the way that had a couple little purple pieces in them. That like when you're looking for something else, you just recognize, that you're going to be doing a specific kind of layout coming up. So that's what the packages are on the left there. Vicki Booten had a really deep purple color, and I think the glossy puffy stickers there, that might be Studio Calico. I had gotten a number of really great embellishments in on the Black Friday sales. So although, and it's not even like it's new product, it was just product that I thought I could easily incorporate into all different kinds of layouts. No specific companies or whatever, in mind, just dots of color where I need them. So that's where you see that really, really deep purple color. And there's also, I believe one of the stars is that super deep purple color. So I was able to carry it through on 2 places on my layout. And, oh yeah, I did have this little die cut word sentiments, and I'm like, all right, let's put that on too. That was one of the choices I made ahead of time. That's one of the things I've been trying to do before I start filming. Sorry, there's a dog drinking water by me. Before I start filming, I've really enjoyed, like, okay, what's my challenge? Because I'm really challenge, like, motivated in scrapbooking. What's my challenge? Okay, so let me go ahead now and pull out just a few of the things that I think I really would like to use. Of course I can bring in anything that I want, but it seems to me that when I limit my supply choices, I can expand my creativity, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So Or maybe it saves time. I don't know. It just helps me to use supplies in ways that I might not have. All right, so these Park Lane sequins right here. I was at Joann's one day, and I rarely walk through Joann's. But they had these really great sequins in their Park Lane collection, and they're like 50% off or whatever. And they had, they're two-tone, so there's two colors of purple on there, but there's massive ones and then all the different little sizes. And for some reason, I just had to have these purple ones. I thought they were the bee's knees. So voila, and they're like $1, so, you know, big score there, but that was fun. And I like that they're self-adhesive too. So I'm going ahead and putting in just a few of these sparkly enamel dots. I think these were from AliExpress when I did an order 1,000 years ago there. Free shipping, blah, blah, blah. They have all kinds of enamel dots for like $1 a package. It's a really great way to go about it. If you don't want to spend $4 a package for enamel dots, which I personally do not. So right here, I'm deciding that there's this cute little coffee cup that was part of this crepe paper line that was in my Hip Kit Club package. And my son, for Mother's Day, also brought me my favorite coffee from Starbucks. So I thought for myself it was important to put it in there. It is pink, so not purple, but that was part of the day that he was thoughtful and stopped to get me a coffee, as well as a bouquet of flowers on the way home. So that's the Heidi Swapp Color Shine in Amethyst. I really wish she would keep making colors. I can't believe she decided to stop. Okay, so when it goes on, it's super deep purple and it's slightly scary. You're like, why is it such a deep purple color? But when it dries or when you soak up some of the excess, it's just this gorgeous metallic, I'd say medium lavender. It's really a lavender color. So it ends up looking absolutely stunning on this. See right there as I soak it up, you can see how much lighter it gets, and of course it gets lighter when it dries as well. All right, let's go live, my friends. Here we go. All right, my friends, this layout is complete. It was a lot of fun. Remember that the sketch I decided to work off of is this one right here. And this is the way the layout came out. I did not use mixed media behind this big fishtail banner because I thought that this pattern paper had enough going on to create kind of interest. I have the banner piece here. I used 4 photos instead of 2 because I had 4 bunches of flowers or pots of flowers or whatever to use. And it had a title piece that was supposed to be down here, which I just used Best Mom Ever for that. And a couple of these gorgeous die cuts, one in an orchid color, one in pink because I didn't have 2 in orchid. I was able to use this fringy bit right here and right here. For the Inspired by Memories, let's see, what did they have on there? I was supposed to use twine, enamel dots, fringe, banner, and paper weaving. That's why I made this little heart here. I did a little bit of paper weaving with just 2 patterns, super simple. Adhered it to a scrap piece of paper and then cut it into a heart shape for Mother's Day. And that is how it came out today. I hope you liked it. I really liked it. I liked combining a couple challenges to try to push myself and to do something new. So go ahead and look down there. You'll see Kathy's link to her channel to see what she came up with for Challenge Accepted. I'm really excited with this. I like that these little fringy pieces are not fully attached. They're just hanging on some twine. I also used purple twine. I have Heidi Swapp Amethyst Mist going on there. This is from Vicki Booten, this cute little piece here. So I have bits and pieces from a lot of different collections coming together to make a mostly purple layout. And to use a bunch of the little prompts that are here on this For the Love of Pretty paper. So I did have hearts on there. I had flowers on there. Let's see if there's anything else. I do have a star on mine. Not, that's kind of like a label, kind of not. So I did find a couple of the prompts that I was able to use on this so far, and I know that there's going to be a lot more coming this month, but I wanted to hurry up and get this filmed and see what you think about it. go over and take a look at For the Love of Pretty Paper. They have lots of fun stuff going on there constantly, especially if you are motivated by challenges the way that I am. All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.